Hey guys, what's up? It's your friendly neighborhood UberGoose here, back again with another Gungeon video. I know last time I was hinting at maybe playing the bullet and maybe trying to go a little fast, but I'm feeling the marine right now. I want to have that sick-ass accuracy, you know? Oh, Jesus Christ. So, we're gonna play the marine, and hopefully it's gonna be fun. So, I'm gonna start this off real quick with what I think anybody who's been keeping up with anything that I've been talking about would expect, and that is there is now confirmation that there will be an artifact beta sometime in October. So it'll be at least 1 month long. Even if it starts right at the end of October, it'll last throughout all of November, and of course the game comes out November 28th. Now the beta has, you know, heavily been implied that it will be a closed beta. However, I think it'll probably be like relatively open, or rather relatively easy to get into. And the reason that I'm saying that is not only do I want to get into it, and I'm not at either of the two events that give you a key for going, which are TI and PAX, the International, which is currently going on. It was announced by Gabe Newell himself when he did his whole Welcome to the International thing, which, boy, it's good to see him again, saying Welcome to the International, I gotta say. Also, it's good to see him in all of his glory with his incredible black shirt, jeans, and flip-flops. Just wonderful. So, he said, welcome to the International, and something artifact team is busy at PAX, because I guess I mean, PAX is, like, soon, so it would make sense, right, that they would not necessarily be at TI, because they're working on PAX stuff, all that sort of jazz. But he said everybody who went to TI and links their account to their ticket to their Steam account gets access to the artifact beta and gets a free copy of the game when it actually comes out, and that the beta would be in October. So that's pretty exciting. And then it was confirmed on Twitter that PAX copies of the game, because if you play at PAX you get 2 free copies, it was confirmed that, I'm so baffled at what I just witnessed, that's been confirmed to also give access to the beta, and it's not just copies. Just copies would still be great, obviously, but also gives beta access. So basically what I'm trying to say is I am willing to sell my body in order to get access to the beta, so please keep me in mind if you're going to one of these two events, or, you know, if you're at TI, or if you're going to go to PAX, because I will sell my body, which is definitely not, I'm not being super literal or super serious, but also, you know, I mean, like, I'll sell out. I'll sell out for a fucking artifact beta key. You kidding me, dude? Who wouldn't? So yeah, I mean, just keep me in your heart and mind, you know? That's all I ask. Also, Lakad Maratag, Normalin, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you guys are really bored of hearing about Artifact by now, but if you're bored of hearing about Artifact by now, I got bad news for you. When I get into that beta, because I'm convinced I will get into that beta, slash when the game actually releases, tell you what, this channel is going to be very Artifact heavy. Couldn't be more excited for the game. So, yeah, definite bad news if you're already sick and tired of hearing about Artifact, because it's not going to stop anytime soon. So, fortunately, we got the second best layout for Gatling Gull. What the fuck did I just witness? The best being the one with more pillars, but this one is obviously second best. Any amount of pillars is great. Makes Gatling Gull basically a pushover. We also got Lil Bomber right away, which is genuinely very good. Here's the quick and dirty plan. I'm gonna shoot this. Alright, good enough. Okay. Oh, I guess I should, yeah, let's open the brown chest first, because this one doesn't require a key. Sick. We got a key and Lodestone Amulet. I think that might be the only D tier amulet, and it's actually like one of the good amulets. the knockback being up, and I believe it also adds stun duration. It's very good. Wow, another key. Holy shit. I don't exactly know how to angle this, but I'm trying. Alright. I don't think it's there. There's no reason not to just do this, by the way. Like, there's no benefit to not doing this, so, like, fuck it, I guess. How am I gonna angle this one? Something like that. Okay, it works. So, I also, I was talking about it in the last episode, how I had a nice long stream with a bunch of insane runs. I actually had 2 runs, I think back-to-back, where I got the Lil Bomber synergy with, Gilded Bullets or Crown of Guns or Coin Crown. I got it with Gilded Bullets technically both times, but also one of the times I first got it with Crown of Guns. I don't know why I'm reloading so much. It's probably because I'm stupid. God damn it. Okay. Just trying to get the fucking angle, dude. Okay. This is like the hardest part about Lil Bomber. Alright, we'll just do it like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll open this. Teleporter prototype, not super keen on it, to be completely honest with you. I don't even think it's that good in most cases. Definitely not in this one. So that means our other chest, our brown chest, is a gun. So D-tier guns are actually solid. So I think I might open it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a key. I'm not gonna buy anything from this dude because he didn't have anything that really excited me. And regular shoddy is actually pretty okay. Okay, no secret room there. Let me check all these walls, because I didn't do a great job with the Lil Bomber, because I was panicking and trying to make sure that I didn't get stolen from. Okay, and then I'll rando blank here, I suppose. Alright, and then I'll go into this shop and shoot around, and it should be not too bad. The only thing I would be thinking about from this shop would be the double vision, obviously, but I don't really need that, you know? Why would I teleport here? I'm a maniac. Alright. This is a great run. Immediately, I'm really, really stoked about this run. Now, there is one downside to buying the key. The upside is that, cool, now I have a key, and that was the cheapest spot that I could buy a key. The downside is that now, if I, for example, see a coin crown in the shop, I have to make a really tough decision, except for the part where I have Lil Bomber. So actually, never mind, it's not a tough decision at all. I just buy a coin crown. If it costs me 100% of my money to buy coin crown, it is still worth it. And you guys will hopefully see why if I can get one of the Lil Bomber synergies. If you watched the stream, obviously you saw why. But to put it simply, I ended... there was one of the runs where I had the synergy from Chamber 2 on, I think. I ended with a total net gain of casings of 4,000. So that's pretty good, right? It's pretty decent. 4,000 casings is a little bit. At the actual end of the run, I wasn't holding on to 4,000. I just had gotten 4,000 total across the run, because that's how the end screen works. But I did end with like 1,300 or something like that, after losing a handful because I picked up loot bag and bullet hell like a maniac. And as it turns out, loot bag does drop a lot of your current money. I had multiple drops with gold casings in them. You know, it wasn't the end of the world. It didn't suck that bad. Still ended with like 1,300, like I said, but, you know. Would have been nice to end with a bit more. Again, doesn't really matter, though. Okay, I'll wait. That room's, like, half the time that room is a nightmare, and half the time that room is just completely fucking free. Okay, I'm going a dangerous route, but I think I'll be pretty okay this far towards the outside. Yeah. Not too bad. Kill that dude real quick. Make sure that I'm actually mixing in and using my shotgun when it feels right. And right now it does feel right. Holy fuck. Okay. I think actually this is the way to the boss. So the reason I'm saying that is I saw a room over here, and I'm assuming that's the room that has Blobulord in it, because it looked quite large. Oh, fuck me, dude. Shit. Rolling away is such a dangerous game. Oh, it doesn't one-shot these. That sucks. It almost does. Not quite, though. That's alright. Alright, so we need a key to get into that room. Yep, I appear to have been correct. Yeah, I mean, sidearm is more than good enough. If I do need another gun, I can mix in regular shotgun, and it's not a big deal. Okay. Really don't want to get hit. Almost, yep, okay. I had a strong feeling I was going to get hit there, simply due to the positioning that I was on the spokes. So there's a weird, this kind of attack where it's like Nova, but they're like spokes, right? There's this odd property, right, where their specific angles are random, but there's like some consistency to their angles compared to each other. So like if you are close to getting hit on one spoke and don't move at all, then the next one probably doesn't hit you. But if you move a little bit, then you probably are moving into a thing. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but in my head it does. I mean, you can see it with, you know, Blobulord. Lead Maiden mostly is the big one. If you fight Lead Maidens a lot, you'll eventually understand what I'm trying to say with the spoke thing. I also find Lead Maidens to be basically free. I understand why people have trouble. Like, I think it's mostly just like an experience thing. Because I did used to hate Lead Maidens. I thought that they were the fucking worst enemy in the game. But in general, Lead Maidens aren't too bad. Like, the original, like I said, the firing angle, the specific angles that their spokes shoot in are effectively random, so that can be challenging. But as soon as you see the first one, the first of the angles, it's like pretty easy to just adapt and fix it for the future ones, right? I don't think it can be all the way up here. I'm pretty sure the only spot on this side is right there, so. Hoping to find the shop soon. Okay, that's not the shop. I should probably open the red chest, like, now. Probably should already have been opened, but whatever. I'm also, because of course the international is currently going on, in order, if you guys are curious exactly when this video is being recorded, literally right now, the Liquid versus Optic Gaming series just finished, which was the first round of the winner's bracket. I won't spoil anything, but I don't think anybody's surprised by the outcome. Which is maybe spoilers, if you know anything about Dota. Could arguably be spoilers. Almost got stuck on a table. I think it's probably correct to just pop this blank right now. Ooh, it's a blue chest. I don't really like that unless it's somehow unlocked. Sometimes, I'm not sure what it is. There's certain secret rooms, even ones that don't have multiple chests. Like, there's the one that has multiple chests, oftentimes multiple mimics. Yeah, so like, this is a perfect example of, this is just one that, it's just unlocked, right? Like, I don't need to spend a key. There's just a handful of secret rooms where there's just unlocked chests, and I don't quite get it. I'm not upset about it, obviously. So, A-Key 47 is the obvious pickup here. Obviously, there's also Daruma, which is incredible, and Mimic Tooth Necklace, which is also great. But never having to... Yeah, okay, great. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, we did it. Broccoli is redonkulous. It gives you everything. Every single thing that you could possibly need in a Gungeon run is given to you by Broccoli. There's a reason it is A tier. At this current moment, I'm just kind of saving ammo. In case you're curious why I'm still using the default weapon, is because I have pretty good other weapons. I just don't see a reason to use their ammo at all when it's just the oubliette. This is, like, arguably slightly harder than Chamber 2, but that's not a problem at all. Chamber 2 is not very hard. Again, I have talked about it a lot, though, and to be fair, there are some rooms in the oubliette that are so fucking hard for no apparent reason. What the fuck? I swear to God. Alright. There still could be a second secret room. No reason not to just check for it, you know? I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't get one more key drop to pick up the Daruma, but it's not the end of the world. And there's also no reason to have Mimic Tooth Necklace while I have AK-47. This is not the place I want to go, actually. I gotta go in here, though. Get this crest, like a smart man. And then I think I will actually use some slightly better weaponry on Chamber 2, just to try and ensure that I can actually fight the Old King, right? I want to go to the Abbey really bad now that I have infinite keys. So, that is currently my goal. You're not dead. Alright, got him. I know I just said that I was gonna plan on using better weaponry, but, like, not for the first fucking wave. Are you out of your mind, dude? Alright. That makes things even easier. I should use AK-47, actually, because it is, I think DPS-wise, I'm fairly certain it's the same as AK. And both of which being quite decent for early game, so. I mean, they're pretty good for late game, too, to be completely honest with you. It's just that they're not good at bossing from mid to late game. You can use AK-47 or AK-47 as a early bossing gun, and it's actually very good. So we got a Lead Maiden, and I am slightly concerned because I started across the map. The good news is, this room has so much space in it that, theoretically, it shouldn't be too much trouble to just dodge. Alright, I almost fucked it up. Thank God I didn't. Another Lead Maiden. So yeah, sometimes, the smaller the room, the harder the Lead Maidens are. I'm glad I haven't fucked up yet, though, because I just spent time talking about how Lead Maidens aren't very difficult at all. So it would have been really embarrassing if I got hit by Lead Maidens after going on a whole spiel about them. Damn it. Okay. I nearly didn't roll in time. I can't believe it. Fuck. I was so confident that that would have hit. Alright, please? I think we might have done it. Alright, so nothing to give this energy. I'll just buy the Nod Key. We've done it. Let's go. Very happy with that. And this room is a weird one. There's, like, potentially 2 more waves, I think. Yeah, I think there's often one more wave. By the way, when I say stuff like, you know, often in this context, it's because some rooms actually have completely variable waves. Some have set waves, but some have, like, a set first, second, and third wave, except you're never guaranteed to have, you know, the full amount of waves. A good example of a room with guaranteed stuff, though, is the, the room with the medium enemies in Bullet Hell, where you fight a bunch of gun knights, potentially a spider or a wall master, then a shambling round into a lead maiden, or no, it's, what is it? It's lead maiden after the gun knights, into shambling round into the big old stupid face man. You know the one. You know what I'm talking about, probably. I will probably roll the bones, but I'm gonna take it a little carefully, I think. No reason to ever diagonal roll in that room. I don't know why I did that. I guess because I want to die. Or I want to be hit. It's boss time. I could use Radgun quite a bit, so I think I will start with Radgun. Alright, good enough. We'll just use A key from here on out. This was very risky, actually, to cross over here, because now we have to deal with the laser and the summon. So what I'm going to do is very specifically... Okay, we did pretty well. We did snipe him. But the danger was basically potentially having to deal with the laser and extra bullets, because the way that the bullets are aimed makes it very likely that you'll be hit in that context. But if you drag it further, instead of just sitting in one spot and doing it, if you actually drag the laser very far away before rolling through it, then you're basically spacing out your rolls and making it easier to not get hit by the bullets, which is what I was doing there. It's pretty good, though. Blooper, not the greatest, but I can live. Mega Dowser, not the greatest, but potentially can enable a higher tier item in the future. Devolver rounds are fine. I'm not super stoked. And Pox Cannon is fine. I am not super stoked. Alright, let me double check all these walls. It was this. I could have sworn that I actually already shot that wall specifically. I seem to have been mistaken, however, so. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to Daisuke, or the Daisuke Shrine, and roll them bones. And basically, I'm just hoping not cursed. It's the big one. Pained and renewed. So I took damage and got healed. That's incredible. Wow. Holy shit, that's insane, dude. Wow. Wowee. That's some serious shit, dude. All right. Well, shouldn't be too bad. I find Abbey, the floor of Abbey, just the rooms, is actually easier than the oubliette floor. Of course, it's just mostly the boss is the problem on this floor. Everything else about it's pretty easy. And I guess if I do really feel that way, I should probably be using something that doesn't actually use up ammo, rather than something that has relatively low ammo. But I also don't really fucking give a shit. Nice. Okay. The first set of devolves made it take far more ammo. That's one of the downsides with devolver rounds. I might even consider just selling them. Like, it's really nice in certain situations. Oh, holy shit. But those situations are honestly quite rare when compared to the downside, which is that, you know, it can potentially take even more ammo to kill an enemy. Alright, that's nice, getting full ammo there. I could have put that in the AK-47. But, eh. Stop! Fuck off! God, this enemy. Dude, I hate this enemy so much sometimes. It's mostly early game that I find them really challenging. Like, if you're not killing them super fast, or the room isn't very large, then they can be really bad. Like, that's probably the worst enemy in the Abbey. And that should potentially say something, considering that they're really not bad later. It's basically exclusively because of the fact that they are so early. Alright. Okay. This is not brother, so we still want to look for one more secret room. I don't know why I'm spending blanks. Genuinely, I have no idea. Like, I have Lil Bomber. That's just me being classically dumb. Thank God I hit him with a devolver round. Because he rolled a 20, and 20s are spooky. So, the shotgun here is actually quite good with devolver rounds, potentially. Yeah, I think I mean, I don't hate devolver rounds, but I don't really like them, so I think I am just going to sell it. I think it'll, yeah, sell for a pretty hefty amount. It's pretty good. I could take Table Tech Rage. It's pretty much the only thing I would buy here. Pretty not great, to be honest. So obviously, on tougher enemies, I might be regretting the selling of devolver rounds, but on weaker enemies, it's like strictly a positive thing to sell. Because the way that devolver rounds works is it doesn't care about the mob's health. So whenever you hit, every shot has a chance to devolve. And devolving makes it so the enemies that are devolving, basically there's like this hierarchy, this path of enemies. And most of the thicker enemies, you know, they actually get devolved, but most of the enemies, like this guy would get devolved and it would be great, right? But, for example, this wizard would have like 4 devolves or something like that, which is definitely a lot worse than just killing him in like 2 shots. I think it would have like 4, maybe. I'm not sure actually how many devolves a wizard is. Another shrine. This is ammo. Obviously not super excited about that. I think I will intentionally try and go to discover the chest. Like, in the past, the reason that I don't try and even enter the chest rooms before fighting the boss is, of course, to gun force, and I don't want to get caught by a fuse. But I can't really get caught by a fuse because I have the Mega Dowser. So, I'm actually going to go here. You know what? Why would I? Why wouldn't I just kill the boss, right? Like, actually, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Fuck. Cool. Nice. Nice. Cool. Alright, back to this then. That's a pretty free blank. I don't see any reason not to blank that. This might also be a blank. Nope. Nope, it is not a blank. I'm gonna be out of ammo. Alright, what is my best gun? Probably Blooper. Obviously, Rad Gun is actually my best gun. But I think for this kind of situation... Holy fuck. I think Blooper is actually the best, probably. DPS-wise. Not ammo-wise, DPS-wise. Stop! I need to be rotating the other way for this to actually go well. Okay. Nice roll. I don't know why I didn't get hit there. I deserved, okay. Finally I got hit. It was only a matter of time. Only a fucking matter of time before being hit. I might actually do it with only getting 1 hit though, which is like really good. Yeah, I'm actually starting to learn Old King, it seems. Oh lordy, yes please. And we have bubble lead with it. Hell yeah, bubble lead. Mega Hand's obviously incredible though, so very stoked about that. I guess bubble lead might actually be okay. Like the thing is, it turns out Bubble Blaster is actually quite good. So bubble lead is probably like exactly the same. It's just that you have way less ammo. And instead of bubble lead, you could be using the actual gun. Like it costs you room clear ammo to kill a boss moderately quickly. And it costs a lot of room clear ammo. Skull Spitter. It's pretty good. If I get Vertebrae K47, we get to have some fun there. Charm rounds are pretty fine as well. Go to this. And we do have Brother. I did use the blank, but this is why I should be using Little Bomber to open secret rooms, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Like, it actually makes no sense. What? You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. You piece of trash. Great. Lots of not very good weaponry, but that's okay. There's really nothing here, right? Yeah, I'm not super interested in buying anything here. I guess I could just sell the Derringer because I hate it. Don't really want to sell anything else. I think I'm pretty happy with the rest of my shit, though. Yeah. Yeah, alright. And then hope that we can find something sweet in a shop. I got some pretty good cash. Obviously, no synergy with the Little Bomber. Not yet. Even if you get it really late, it can still be pretty decent. As long as you can actually utilize the money in any way. Nice shot. So basically, as long as you get it pre-bullet hell, it's still valuable. And even in bullet hell, it can be valuable. It's not likely to be. But if you do end up getting the gilded bullets, right? If you have the synergy in a different way, so with Coin Crown or Crown of Guns, and then you end up getting the bullets, then you can utilize it, and it's great. Where was it? There it was. Okay. Ooh. So easy reload bullets, not really what I'm looking for, but we can get some cash. Ooh, ammo is great. I'm gonna put that in the A key for sure, because we can still use A key a little bit as a boss killer. We got a little bit of cash, and by well, I mean, yeah, I guess I do mean cash, right? Like, it's health. Technically, I should be saying health, but it's certainly going to be cash instead. Especially given the way this is currently going. It's currently going pretty well, right? I'm pretty happy with the way this run is going currently, so. Alright, Cannon Balrog seems to pretty commonly be the boss, him or Dreadnought. I guess I'm thankful that it's not Mind Flayer. That's definitely, Mind Flayer is definitely the one that I really just never want to see. So it is nice that I'm not really getting Mind Flayer, but simultaneously, I just hate all Chamber 3 bosses at this point. I think Cannon Balrog is only really awful to me due to the fact that he has that one random attack, this one, where he's also moving towards you. This is the worst fucking shit. That, and also, of course, his invuln phase is not only annoying, but also incredibly fucking awful half the time. Like, he has a specific way that he, like, can spawn during it, and if he spawns, you know, right on top of you, if you're close to a wall, which on occasion you pretty much have to be close to a wall, but if he does spawn right on top of you and you're close to a wall, then he basically is just like, haha, get fucked, right? Like, that's kind of how it works. Because you don't really know what direction he's shooting you from. Right, I'll leave these guys alive in case I do want to pick up one curse before leaving this floor, and I think I do. I think I've convinced myself that having one curse is strictly better than having 0 curse. I don't know if that's literally correct, but it feels right. I didn't mean to roll over the table. Well, I got the money. Sure. Clear Guanstone is fine by me. No reason not to check for secret rooms because I have the low bomber. I don't even have to use any blanks theoretically on this floor. I could have actually just blanked the shit out of Cannon Balrog to make it even easier. Doesn't really matter that I didn't though. I still got the master round because I'm sick. Please. Oh, come on. These stupid stalagmites are the dumbest shit. They take like 80 shots to destroy. Look at this shit. Alright, apparently 2. It's close to 80, right? I guess if we're playing Price is Right rules, I fucking lost real bad though. Also, why the fuck? Who actually thought it was a good idea to make the Price is Right rules the way that they are? Who the fuck thought that? Let me break it down for you, right? If you go, whoops, if you go 1 over, you're fucked, right? But it's the closest to the number without going over, right? I don't know why I'm explaining this. I'm sure you guys know what Price is Right is, probably. So, and then the worst part is, they literally just, every person competing is next to each other, and you just go in order, and everybody says their guess out loud. So, I mean, did they really not think that it was a dumb idea to let people hear what other people were gonna go for? And the rule is closest without going over. Like, if you think the thing is 500, right? If you're like, I think it's 500, but everybody before you guessed, you know, 400, 450, whatever. You're not gonna say 500, Bob. You're gonna be like 451, right? Like, if you're the last person, there's no reason not to just go for the thing that you think is closest and just go 1 over. There's no reason not to. Except that you look like a prick. But who cares? You win money. Who the fuck cares if you look like a prick if you're rich? Rich people have been getting away with that shit for years. But like, actually though, what a fucking dumb... Oh, it was already revealed. At least that's more money. What needed most ammo? Probably this, yeah. Alright, well, I'm going back here. I'll get one more little bit of money. I guess at this point I may as well go easy reload bullets, right? Like, what's the downside to spending this money? I don't really think there is one, to be honest. And I may as well also buy this armor. I'm so rich, it doesn't even fucking matter. We should be good on the rat. I don't have a boss killing gun though, is the trouble. But I don't think that's a big problem. Shades' revolver actually is pretty decent at boss killing. Or at least, I've used it for rat killing before and had, you know, mild success. So I expect that it'll be the same thing here. I'll be able to phase 1 with using like half-ish of Shades' revolver ammo. Maybe not even half. I don't know. I'm not sure how many shots, to be honest with you. Alright, here we're obviously just going to do this to kill all the rats. Get the money and go. Oh yeah, I should do the same here. I don't understand. The rats they're so strong. Okay, so this is where we're gonna run into some potential trouble. This is a hard room with my current scenario. If I had a better beam weapon than the Mega Dowser, it wouldn't be that bad. But given my current beam weapon of Mega Dowser, this room potentially is a problem. Yep. It's really fucking hard to not get hit in this fucking room. I don't actually know what the method is to not be hit. I'll never know it. Oh, come on. You're one hit. I'm mad. It's fine. Well, this one's a lot easier, thankfully, because these guys have, like, a health rather than several. I guess the good news is Heck Blaster's pretty good at all this shit. Also, for some reason... Hey, remember when I was saying the whole thing about, like, I think 1 curse is strictly better than 0, and that I was saving those curse pots to use them? Whoopsie doopsie, huh? That's a little bit of a miss there is what I accomplished. As it turns out, I actually didn't get my curse. It's fine though. Again, this should be pretty free. As far as full ammo, I think we're good. I think everything is fully ammoed up. Yeah. Yep. Cool. So I'll use Shades' and A key. And it should be okay. Got plenty of health. Way more than enough health. The only trouble will basically be utilizing my weaponry and killing the boss without running out of ammo. Ooh, nearly got me. Okay, not too bad as long as it moves. Cool, okay. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. There's like not a gap. I'm upset because there like actually just was not a gap. Like I maybe there was. I didn't see it in the brief moment that I had to determine whether or not there was a gap I could get into. So, my bad. Watch the mouse traps, watch the cheese shot. Alright, not too bad. I took 1 hit, not too bad. I did use, that's kind of what my first guess was, to be honest. I was expecting somewhere around 100. I said over half. And then I said, maybe not. But no, it was correct. I was right the first time. Should've stuck with my gut. My nice big gut. I don't actually have a gut at all. I thought I rolled that well. Shit. Alright, so it's time to blast the heck out of these boys. I don't know how exactly you were supposed to get out of that. It's really, that's a very confusing attack. There's like a specific way that I used to handle it all the time that worked. And by used to, I mean like I have been doing. But like there's a specific positioning in the room that makes it basically impossible, and it's right up against a wall. I don't even think you can actually do it against a wall. I think you actually have to be slightly forward from the wall, which to be fair, that's kind of the deal with this whole fight is like you don't want to be right up against the wall for most attacks. You want to be able to react to this one and then get into the wall when it's going. But like this attack obviously heavily incentivizes you, or rather, it heavily disincentivizes you from being against the wall. Also, you know what fucking upsets the shit out of me? The fact that the word disincentivize is like auto-corrected on Google Chrome, or at least on mine it is, when it's like definitely a word. That one, and also synergies. Typing synergies, Google Chrome is like, I don't know, did you mean synergy? If you want to be super technical, synergies is not exactly a word. It is, because it refers to things that synergize, which is also auto-corrected on Google Chrome. Which is also fucking annoying as shit. I'm convinced Google Chrome. Fuck, I'm mistiming this just slightly. I got full blanks. There's no reason not to just throw him. I should have blanked that last attack. He was close enough. Could have saved the armor. Obviously, I didn't think I was gonna get hit, but escape rope, my favorite. Ooh, Abyss Tentacle. So the Tentacle is really good if you get Black Hole Gun or Singularity, I think. I know Black Hole Gun works. I don't know if Singularity works. But it's the same effect, so like, maybe? It's Unity. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Unity is pretty fucking good. That timing is so hard. Of course. When it rains, it pours. It's actually not true for today. Where I live, it was raining all day, but it was not pouring. Good enough. Trident. Cool. Now if I can get my hands on the siren, then I can know the contents of chests before opening them, which doesn't really matter at all, but, you know. Look, there's a wiggly tentacle. Do I want escape rope? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, may as well pick up the Colt. I'm gonna put this ammo in this bad boy. Ooh. Synergy. I could just wait, but it takes too long to wait. Escape rope with... Really? What does that do? So I know if I roll, I fully reload. I'm wondering if that's also what the escape rope synergy is. Is this the escape rope synergy when you... I don't actually remember. I don't remember what the synergy is. I've had it before, I just don't remember it. Whatever. I think Heck Blaster should be the only one really missing. Nope, maybe A-Key. A-Key probably. Yeah. There we go. That's my boy. Got the sack. I like that. Sweet. So we can become the rat, which I'm definitely fine with at this point. And we get to fight the advanced dragon and save, well, save an item, basically. Because the only way to do it with only one key is you gotta feed the full 4 items. But if you, of course, feed the rat, you only gotta feed 3. So, I really didn't want to give up any of these actual items, except for, I could have maybe gotten rid of the easy reload bullets. I'm not sure about that. Also, if you're about to freak out, about to turn off the video because I picked up the cheese gun, do not fret, I will not be using the cheese gun. I might occasionally use it, but it won't be my main gun. I know, runs get really samey after I pick it up. Do not worry, I will be using different weaponry. Come on, come on. Fuck. I was so hyped, dude. I was so ready for that to hit and kill. I did it too early. Got him. Nailed it. Dude, look at this shit. This is going great. Let's go, dude. Fucking speeding through now. Now that I very slowly did everything else up to this point. To be fair, though, it's kind of hard to, like, go fast leading up to the rat. I do want to try it at some point. I do think an all bosses speedrun would be pretty fucking sick. And also really difficult. The difficult part being heavy RNG, basically. Because in order to actually, like, go fast, you basically need to not be safe and thorough, right? You have to go fast. There's always a trade-off there with every game. So, yeah, sure. I think, isn't Trident, like, pretty decent? I think so, right? Let's find out. Not really. Also, Tentacle sucks. Yeah, I guess Skull Spitter. Does this pierce? I'm trying to, like, peep if this pierces. I think it doesn't. It does. Yeah, it does. Okay. It just hits 2 targets and that's it. Got it. But yeah, so Skull Spitter actually should be pretty good on this fight because it'll hit 2 enemies and homes. So it should actually be quite strong. Obviously the ammo is quite low, but I'll live. Alright, now we don't need piercing, we just need something that deals damage. Which I do think Trident is actually, like, good for damage. It seems like at least pretty fine. Not super exceptional. Definitely not bad, though. Yeah, okay. Trident's not too bad. Not very good, but not too bad. Classic shit, M1 again. Seems like every run gets M1 at some point. It's probably fine. Definitely not my favorite gun. Not my least favorite either, but, like, definitely not my favorite. It's just too weak for what it does, you know? Like, the firing rate is low, and the damage is similarly low. Like, it's very, very not great for both metrics that are relevant, basically. And that is, of course, not what I like. I don't know why I haven't used escape rope yet. There's, like, actually no reason not to. Also, I love escape rope. Cool. So we can get more money. Unfortunately, our shop is pretty mediocre in general. Here's hoping that our final shop of the run is actually okay. It's probably not gonna be, but, like, what if it was? That would be sick. What if I was actually fine with spending money in our final shop? See no reason to really use other stuff. Also, why do Pitchfork and Trident not synergize? Like, am I the only one who thinks that would actually, like, make sense? Like, they're both Tridents, right? One's called Trident, but the other one, Pitchfork, is still a Trident, basically. I don't know if there's some other metric of Trident that I'm not thinking of that makes it different, but... Ooh, baby! We got ourselves... Oh yeah, no, it doesn't actually fucking reveal secret rooms. Now that it has infinite ammo. But ooh, baby! Now we got our Infi ammo AK-47. Alright, well, I'm playing this one. How does this work? I think it just does, right? It almost didn't. Hang on. Let's go right here. Yeah, that'll work. It's all about timing. Okay, you know what? It was actually planned, what I did there. It was 100% planned is the thing. So, you know, in case you're like, wow, that was a weird shot. Yeah, well, Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting the camera goes crazy here. I hate that so much. How do you do it, then? With the camera going all wonky. I don't know, I'm just gonna wing it, I think. Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. I wish the camera stayed out so you could actually cheese it there. Dragonfire? Sure, that's fine. Regular ass Dragonfire. Still have a chest to find, so it's fine by me. So this is a very good combo, by the way, in case it wasn't abundantly clear. It increases the damage of AK-47 as well as giving it infinite ammo. I also think that clip size is bigger. Maybe not. I'm not sure, actually. No, I actually, no, I don't think it is. Now that I'm looking at it again. Maybe it is. I don't know. I can't tell. Trash cannon, okay. Sure. I don't know, man. This one, it should be free, but it's weird. It just needs that little something to be way over the top, right? Like, it's already good. It's already very good. Just needs that little push. Is there any full hearts? There are, so we can actually go 6. So that's 2. 4 more and we'll be good. 3. 2 more. 1 more, right? Yeah, okay. Sweet. I mean, I may as well pick up more guns at this point because of Unity. I don't see a reason not to. I got so much fucking cash. May as well pick up all the guns. Secret room searching time. I did check here already, but I'll do it again because that's kind of how my brain works. I've actually thought to myself that I might have, like, mild OCD. I mean, I'm not saying that to be like, patterns are great, you know, or anything like that. Wowee. That's incredible. But the reason I say that is because, like, you know, I'll leave the house, right? And then while I'm halfway to the car, I'll think to myself, oh shit, did I lock the door? And even if I'm, like, even if I say in my brain, yes, of course I locked the door, I never don't lock the door, right? Literally 100% of the time I lock the door. I have never not locked the door in my fucking life. No matter what I think, I gotta check. Like, I actually feel it, like, it's completely 100% necessary to check. And so I do, every fucking time. I go and check. What are you doing? This enemy's lost, dude. And the same is true with, like, our back gate, basically. Same is true for a lot of shit. I'll just suddenly be like, did I blank? And even if I know 100% that the answer is fucking yes, doesn't change the fact that I feel it necessary to fucking, you know, check. We got the map, that's nice at least. We also got ammo for fucking who knows what, Mega Hand, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. There's the secret room, we got Cursula, and we got that shop. Well, because that shop is so far away, I'm just gonna use the escape rope, go to the forge shop, be pretty stoked about this whole fucking situation, except for the part where I actually spent too much money and now I'm kind of fucked. But I do think Morningstar is going to be better than Alpha Bullets. I would like to get both, though. So if you could, you know, give some cashish, that'd be great. But yeah, so, like, the thing about OCD, though, right? Again, if I have OCD at all, it's incredibly mild and barely does anything. But the fucked up thing about OCD is how many people are like, haha, I'm so OCD, I need to have my fucking books all oriented the same way. That's not OCD. At all. That could be something that somebody who has OCD would do, but that's not what OCD is. I literally can't get to the spot that I want to be. I couldn't get in there. There was actual no way to do it. Because these stupid fucking... all these enemies, 800 enemies. Dude did the greatest pillar hump of all time. And these stupid conveyor belts. I'm mad. The OCD is like... it's way more about like intrusive thoughts than what most people seem to believe. Like, a lot of people seem to think it's like, I don't know, everything has to be perfectly in order, which is kind of true in most cases. That's the other thing, by the way, in case you didn't know. OCD is different for every person. As it turns out, just like every other fucking anything, really, it's a completely different experience for different people. So there's that. But, like, it's less just like, you know, I'm uncomfortable if all of the spines of my books aren't oriented the same. I need to be able to read all of the titles at a glance. Like, it's less that and more, you know, just like habits. These habits that if for a moment you didn't do it, or you think you might have not done it, then your brain is just like, fucking do it, bitch. You know, it's like, if you don't do it, you're fucked. It's like, what does that mean? You're fucked? If you don't, I don't even understand. How is that, what does that mean? I don't fucking know, figure it out. Do it or fucking die, I guess. It's basically what your brain does. And you're like, well, I don't want to die, so I guess I'll be doing the thing. Wait, but like, how could I die? I don't fucking know, but you'll die, so like, do the thing. Alright, brain, you prick, I guess. I mean, whatever, I'll do it then. I'm upset. I moved far too quickly. The move speed is too great, dude. Sick. So yeah, it's just another one of those things where it's like, I don't know. The one thing that bothers the shit out of me is people who literally wear, like, mental disorders as, you know, like a fashion statement, you know? They're just like, haha, I'm so quirky. I have anxiety, right? It's like, what? Okay, cool. What's anxiety feel like? You know, I just get really anxious. And somebody who actually has anxiety, oh sick, we got the synergy. So now we'll get 3 armor for going to the next floor. Somebody who actually has anxiety, instead of just saying, it makes me anxious, would probably say something along the lines of, oh, it's just my body, like, feeding me fight or flight responses 24/7. Like, I literally, like, you know, if I'm doing something that I've done a million times before, sometimes it'll just be like, your body will just be like, get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. And you're just like, body, please, get the fuck out. Body, why? It's really fun, is basically what I'm trying to say. It's so enjoyable. It's one of my favorite things. For me, it's like pretty much, social anxiety, like almost exclusively. Only almost exclusively. I also don't know. Oh, was that the Gun Knight synergy as well? Is that the other thing that happens? I think so, right? For me, it's mostly just like, if I see somebody that I could possibly know somewhere, for some reason that's so much worse than strangers. So like, if I don't know, I'm going to get fucking food at like a local place or whatever, right? Because I still live in the town where I went to high school. And then I see somebody who I recognize their face from high school, you know, and I'm like, oh shit, they might actually recognize me. Then my body is all like, get the fuck out! It just starts basically screaming at me. And I bury my face as deep as I can into whatever the fuck I can, generally a phone, and try and just wait it out. And then if I actually do end up interacting with them, then basically my heart rate goes through the fucking roof, and I get really panicky. And it's just awful, is really what it is. It's just bad. I am fortunate, though, that my anxiety is not so bad that I haven't had a single full-blown panic attack. I did one time have what I guess could be considered, a panic attack. I should just be popping my stupid shit. Where I was convinced that I had a collapsed lung. Because that's what it literally felt like. Like, it literally felt like I had a collapsed lung. Which was definitely very concerning for me. And you might go, how do you know what a collapsed lung feels like? Fuck. Keep walking into shit. I technically, I mean, I don't, right? Because I've never dealt with a collapsed lung. But the reason that I was concerned is because I had, you know, I mean, pain, right? It wasn't even just like discomfort. Like, I had straight pain in my chest that lasted about a week. And it wasn't the kind of pain that I'm used to. Like, occasionally you'll just get like a little bit of a, my chest doesn't feel too good, right? Or you'll just have like a very brief, sharp pain that is associated with breathing in or whatever. Like, this was just like, ow, ow, ow. All my breath was like shortened. Also, I'm exactly the build of human that, it almost sounds like software. The build of human that, is most likely to get a collapsed lung. Like just a sudden, you know, whatever the fuck the thing is called. What is it called? What's the, like, super technical name for it? Whatever, you get the idea. Basically, tall, lanky people, me, are the ones who are most at risk of dealing with that. Which is great. And I have a cousin who is like a year younger than me or something. Very similar build, right? Like, he's super skinny. He's actually, I think he's even lighter than me. He definitely is now. And he's like an inch or two taller. So, he actually had a collapsed lung. And the thing is that I had heard about that. I had read about the fact that, you know, tall, lanky people are most likely to get collapsed lungs. And then I started feeling pain in my chest, and as time went on, also that definitely didn't give me 3 armor, because I had 2. I'm confused. Isn't that the synergy? Ballistic Boots and Gun Knight Greaves, I could have sworn. I mean, that is the synergy. That is our synergy. I could have sworn this was the one that also gave you 3 armor every floor. Maybe not. But anyway, I knew all that shit, which is probably why, you know, that exacerbated the thing, because you know, I started being like, oh shit, this might be a collapsed lung, and then of course that amplified things really, really badly, and that lasted about a week, and I was pretty close to actually going to the doctor about it, because I was like, that's not good, you know, I've been feeling this way for like a week, probably should be concerned about it. Didn't go to the doctor. Turns out it wasn't a collapsed lung though. I got 2 healthy lungs. Either that or, like, spontaneously it reinflated, which I think can happen. I think it's a thing that does happen. So, like, it could have actually been a collapsed lung for all I fucking know. I don't know, I never saw a doctor about it. Collapsed lungs are fucking weird, is the thing. Like, they are just, like, spontaneous. They don't... Well, okay, they can be, you know, caused by something. There is a way that they can actually be caused by something. But they can also just be completely spontaneous out of nowhere. And I'm pretty sure that they can reinflate, basically. But anyway, that was probably the closest I ever got to a straight-up panic attack. Most of the time for me, it's just like a in-the-moment sort of thing. Like, I have that feeling of horrific dread that just like overtakes my entire body, but doesn't tend to last too terribly long for me. I'm quite thankful for that. Man, this synergy is so good. Also, I mean, fucking Unity, dude. We deal a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't think it's the... I mean, it's obviously not the most damage we could be dealing, but it is still a lot. I also should not be using Morningstar the way I did on the Advanced Dragon. I should be pulsing it. So there's a way to maximize Morningstar DPS per ammo, or damage per ammo, more specifically. Wait, should I escape rope? Is that a good idea? Where does escape rope bring you? Is it just a random room if there's no shop? I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe it brings you to the entrance. Seems like a random room. Conveniently, it was only one room away. Hey, this is the room I was talking about earlier, the one with all the medium enemies. Peace. 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 I love that room, dude. I love that room with the cheese. It's so good. Please. No! I hate when they move before they shoot. I did it, though. I actually beat that room quickly. Also, we actually have the boss already. That's crazy. I didn't pick up the ammo yet, right? I still have an ammo box on the ground, right? No? I did pick it up. I put it in morning, sorry. Yeah, okay. So doing this is actually optimal. Technically, I shouldn't even be holding it very long. Like, I should basically just pulse it fully. So yeah, this is actually optimal. Like, I know it looks ridiculous, but if you actually watch his health go down and then compare to this, you can see that it's actually, like, exactly the same. Right? Like, it's actually identical how quick his health goes down, holding it or pulsing it. Which means, why would you not just pulse it? What benefit do you have to not pulse it? You know? You could maybe make the argument that it makes less noise, which I think is not correct. I think holding it makes the most noise. I'm not sure where all those bullets went, but I'm not gonna complain. I think actually maybe hold it for a little bit and then pulse might be technically. I don't remember. It's definitely not optimal to hold though, the whole time. And also it helps mechanically not to hold the entire time. Actually giving you a window to dodge shit while still maintaining pretty good DPS is nice. I mean, obviously you can still just pulse it whenever, you know, you need to dodge when normally holding it, but it also helps with moving bosses, obviously. Also, the game is getting real laggy, probably because I'm watching the TI stream on my other monitor. Who would have guessed running a Twitch stream while also recording and also having about 1 million bullets on screen? Who could have guessed that that would slow things down? Not me, I'll tell you that for sure. I'd never guess that. Pretty nice run though. Kind of coasted through. It was decently fun. I was hoping for a little more interesting shit from shops. I had a lot of money and not a whole lot to do with it. Obviously, I still, you know, I probably shouldn't have bought the Helix and what was the other one? Phoenix? Probably shouldn't have bought those. Probably should have saved that money. I would have gotten Alpha Bullets, which frankly wouldn't have done anything anyway. But again, still fun. Made a decent amount of money. 804. Nowhere near my 4,000. my personal best, but still pretty good. And how are we doing on this hunt? I think I needed to turn this in already. Yeah. What is this? 20 Gunsinger? Who the fuck is a Gunsinger? It didn't say Gunslinger, right? I think it's a Gunsinger. Who could it be? I don't even know. I'll find out though. I would have said that it would be the Bombshi, but apparently it's the Bombshi. Skusket. Gigi? Muzzle Wisp? Muzzle Flare? Bulons? I don't know. Oh, this guy. Okay, that's a Gunsinger. Gotcha. What a weird name. And then Aged Gunsinger, Ammomancer, Jammomancer, Jammerlengo. Is there a difference between these two? The Jammomancer and Jammerlengo? I can't think of a difference between them. Except, well, obviously this one's fatter. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit. And I'll see you guys back in the next one tomorrow.